Hey guys, Mel Wolf here. As you can see, I have my Santa hat on. We'll be celebrating Christmas here in the United States coming the next day or two. So Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate Christmas, and Happy Holidays to all of the rest of you. So how have the last 2 weeks been? They have been good. Not too bad. The last 2 days were a little annoying. The bottom tray got so loose that I could actually pop it off with my tongue, and I ended up playing with it and I wasn't realizing it, so that was slightly annoying. But otherwise it's good. I compared some of my trays and kind of have noticed that it is definitely my bottom teeth that have moved a lot, and I really want to show you guys because this is really cool. So I'm hoping you're gonna be able to see this. So here is my first tray. It's like, there it goes. Kind of not focusing, but that's my first tray. Okay. This is number 10. So maybe a better comparison will be if I do this. Maybe this way. So, I should focus a little bit. There. So the top one is my first bottom tray, and the bottom one is the one that I'm putting in today. Look at how much straighter those bottom teeth have gotten, guys. This is so exciting. Just so you know, my cat is climbing up here. He's probably going to be in the picture. Don't be offended. So look at the difference in those two. I mean, look at how straight. Hey, you're going to end up hitting it with your nose and stopping it. Look at how straight those bottom teeth are getting. Like, there you go. Kind of, like, they are really straightening out. Like, this is really exciting. So I just wanted you guys to kind of see the progress there. I mean, see the changes that happen. Like, it happens, guys. Like, I'm so excited. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am with the changes that have happened with these. So it's definitely my bottom ones that have changed more. The top ones are changing for sure. They're just changing slower, so, which is fine. So I'm putting in my number 10 trays today. And after I am done with number 10, guys, that's going to be halfway. Now, there's a possibility you could have refinement trays at the end, and that's completely normal. But as of right now, after I finish this next 2 weeks, guys, I am halfway done. Can you believe it? I'm really excited. It's definitely been a process. It's going to keep being a process, but man, I'm halfway. Like, if I can make it this far, I know I can already make it the rest of the way because it's just the same distance, right? So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see this one start to move. It has moved a little bit, but I'm really excited for when it actually gets where it's supposed to be. The other kind of thing that I wanted to bring up for you guys today is keeping time. So it is not easy to make sure that you're putting these things back in every 2 hours. So I've had a couple people ask me, what do you use to keep track of time? Do you download a fancy timer? Is there something on the Candid app? There's nothing on the Candid Co app, unfortunately, to help you with kind of tracking your day and when you've taken them out and put them in. Guys, the easiest thing to do is I have an Android phone, so I can't really speak for an iPhone or Google Pixel or any of the other phones that are out there. But if you go into if you have an Android or you have a phone that has a timer in it, just put in 2 hours, guys, and then when you take them out, start it, and then when you put them back in, stop it, and just kind of leave that app open. And then every time you take them out and put them back in, just start and stop that timer. So that's what I do. So I start out with 2 hours for the day, and then I let it count down while they're out, and then I pause it when I put them back in. And then I just go back to my home screen and leave kind of the clock app open, and then I just keep reusing it every time. So it works out really well. Keep it simple, guys. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just make sure that you're watching how much time. There were 2 days this past 2 weeks that were a little rough for me. I had a retirement party for my boss, for my chief, that I had to go to, and I was kind of running it, and so I didn't want to have the kind of weird, like, dry mouth. I was doing a presentation, and so I was talking a lot, and with these liners or these trays in, you will get dry mouth faster. So I did actually have them out for longer than you should, but that was 1 day. So I mean, you can't let yourself get in the habit, because it's really easy to get in the habit of maybe just an extra half hour today, maybe an extra hour tomorrow, and eventually you get to 4 hours, 5 hours. That's too long. So you have to be consistent, guys, and it's not easy. It is really easy to fall off track, especially because this becomes a lifestyle. So then it's really easy to change it, if that makes sense. So that's the best way that I have found to keep track of time. Just use a basic countdown timer. Doesn't have to be fancy. Start with 2 hours for the day. Hit the start button when you take them out. Hit the stop button when you put them in. And do that each time throughout the day, and it gives you an idea of how long you've had them out. So that's kind of my tip for you guys. It's kind of simple and it seems basic, but if you think about it, it's one of those things that you're like, wait a minute, I actually have to track the time. How am I going to do that? And if you're not good at keeping that in your head, or you're really busy like me, where sometimes your day just gets away from you and you don't remember how long you've had them out for, using that countdown clock on my phone has been perfect, because I always have my phone with me, always. So there's no reason for me to, I wrote the time down on a post-it note and left it on my desk at home, or something like that. Use the phone, use whatever you have with you all the time. That's the easiest way to kind of keep track of it. So that is all I have for you guys in terms of a tip for today, and I just really wanted to show you the difference between those two trays, because I'm really excited. It's kind of that proof. I mean, you can tell that they've moved. I can tell that they've moved by looking at them, but it's another thing to look at the difference between those two trays and really see just how much they've moved. So here are my teeth now. Sorry for the glare. There's a camera, or there's a light right above me, so hopefully you can see them. They look really yellow. There you go. So, still ways to go. Definitely this one. These ones are coming along. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. By the way, they're not that yellow. They look way more yellow under this yellow light. Alright, so let's get the next ones in. Big thing I can see is this one's gonna move this time. Whew, it's gonna sting too. It hurts, guys. It hurts for a couple of days. You'll get through it. Alright, let's put the bottom ones in first. Remember what I said about pushing down with your fingers, guys? Be careful. I have cut my gums more than once, so be careful. Alright, something didn't really click, but it's on. Again, use the chewies every time when you put new ones in. But it's on there. Actually, it isn't that bad compared to the last one. There's pressure, but it doesn't really hurt. It's just there. It's actually nice having it tight. This is the one I was popping off with my tongue because it got so loose at the end of Ugh. Then you cut your tongue. It's ridiculous. So this one's pretty much straightened out. This one's got a ways to go. Looks like it's gonna move. Yeah, looks like it's gonna move on this one. This one here. This one. God, I can't wait. It just looks so awkward without that one where it's supposed to be. Can't wait. All right. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yep, that's there for sure. So it's really holding on to that tooth. That tooth is going to do some moving for sure. Ooh. It's definitely been worse, but yeah, it stings. So there you go. They're on. Moving right along. So I don't know if I ever showed you guys this or not, but since I have the bag in front of me, this is kind of what your bag looks like when you get them. So it's got my first name, the number. So on my 10th one, it's got my orthodontist number on it. I assume this is probably like my patient number or something like that. So every single bag has that, and then on the tray, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys on these or not. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. It's so tiny. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to focus in on that. So there's a number right here, and you can't see it. Yeah, even zoom, like, maybe once we get this on a computer or something, we'll see it. But there's a number printed right above my fingernail right here. And that actually has your, it's on all of them. And it actually has your tray number on it. So if you ever take them out and you're comparing them or something, you don't want to get them confused. So that's kind of cool. All right, guys, they're in. I am accepting my applications for my 2 free treatments through tonight. So I'm actually going to pick those tonight. I have had a few people put in for it. So I am really, really excited to be able to help a family in the public safety industry. I can't express enough how much it means to me to be able to do that. So I'm going to pick my 2 folks for that tonight. I'm really excited. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday season, whatever that holiday is for you. I wish you and your family the very best. Spend some time with your family and friends and cherish this time of year, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks.